I'm Alan Robarge, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist, and I like to talk about attachment injuries and healing attachment trauma. And this video is going to ask you a relationship question, one question per video, a brief video, and I'm hoping that you think it's a good question, and that's the name of this series, Good Relationship Questions. And to give you a heads up or a background of where this is coming from, I created an 8-week program called Improve Your Relationships, and it is a membership community, and we are having some meaningful, rich dialogue and conversations in the community. And I wanted to give you a bit of a heads up or an introduction to the type of things that we're exploring and what we talk about. And so that's the purpose of me sharing this good relationship question. And please know this is an invitation if and when it is time for you to join us in the community. If you want to get in on the conversation, we would love to have you. Now for this video, the question, I like this question. And it's also, for me, there's some sadness in this question. I shouldn't color it. I should be a bit more neutral, not say that up front. Maybe you'll have a totally different reaction or feeling. The question is, how did growing up walking on eggshells in your family impact your adult relationships today? How did growing up walking on eggshells in your family, how does that impact your relationships today? So we have to define, many people know what it means to walk on eggshells. Some people don't really know what that means. Or we might think that we know what it means and has different meaning. So don't take my, definition or understanding of this. Please know there's a range of, context or ways that we could do it. But it generally means that we are uncomfortable in our family system. We are feeling that it is not necessarily safe to just be ourselves, to let our hair down and to relax and go ahead and connect and interact in a way that has a sense of freedom. We are in an environment of tension. We are in an environment that is distressing. We potentially could be in an environment that has anxiety. Even going from, into ranges of severity, we could be in an environment that's unsafe. It's physically unsafe. It's dangerous. And we are very contained and closed and monitoring ourselves. We can't be ourselves. We have to hold back, make sure that we don't make waves, and we're very, very, very focused on the other people in the family. And it could even potentially be one figure who's sort of an instigator, the person who is assigned the more difficult person that makes it hard for us to feel safe together, to be ourselves. So this is my understanding. This is my definition of eggshells. It's not a fun experience. And the consequence, the long-term consequence, is that it fries your nervous system, and it could also mean that you are a bit predisposed to entering relationships that continually create and recreate this kind of dynamic, walking on eggshells. Let me read the question one last time. How did growing up walking on eggshells in your family, how does that impact your adult relationships today? I like this question. Like I said at the beginning, it has a little sadness for me. I feel, for anyone living in a situation where there's ongoing chronic eggshell walking, the consequences, that's unfortunate. So I'm feeling empathy around having, for us who have lived in that experience. I hope that this question is helpful to you to really begin to reflect on and think about relationships. As I mentioned, this type of question we talk about in the membership community. We're like-minded people who want to change old patterns of relating and do something a little different, so that we're not that we're not unsatisfied or chronically disappointed in relationship, and that we believe it is possible to create learn some new skills in order to create different kinds of relating relationships that are healthier, that are better for us, have a bit more longevity too. So leave a comment. Hope you like this video. More videos just like this to come. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to Good Relationship Questions.